Hi everyone, a bit of an update from me. I've not done many videos lately. I've been doing the travel videos of Devon and Glastonbury, and I'm re-uploading some of the Scotland and Wales one. But 2026 has been a bit of a different year for me. I didn't plan that much this year. The van broke down, parts kept on being changed, and I'm just constantly. I drove it to Kent in June, and that was brilliant. I got a weekend out of it. But I'm in my car and I'm going to be house sitting in some places I've been asked to go and stay at, and we'll be doing more travel videos there. So if you like the travel videos, I'll be doing walk with me where I just show you the area. We're doing reflections where I talk about anything that comes to me that I learn about the area and myself or anything else. Then through the windshield, depending on my camera and the car at the time. And we'll be doing the Oracle sessions because I love the Oracle cards, and I've got about 4 packs here, so I'm going to dip in and out of those. But that's like basically one message in the day that you might resonate with, that helps you in anything that you're thinking about, that you're working on, that you'd like some clarity on. And that's where I blend my 25 years of working in mental health and well-being and my interest in spirituality, psychology, and philosophy. And I blend them into that session. I'm also over on Substack. I've been writing there since about March. I started without even planning it. It just came as a nudge in a way, an insight or an inspiration I got when I was waking up one morning to start writing. I started writing the Devon Diaries, which is just about the experiences I have, the things I notice, the things I listen to in a podcast, and that connects to something that's on the trip. Then I did the Kent Diaries and the Home Diaries. And in the last month, I've been at home because I had eye surgery. I had a cataract removed. I've got to have this one done at some stage, maybe in a month's time. So it's made a massive difference. I can see so much through this. It's almost like perfect vision, apart from needing barely anything to read. This eye still needs doing. And so you can't do, they didn't want me to do any bike riding or yoga. So I just got back on the bike this week. But it's so dusty around here. You've got to be really careful what goes into your eyes. So anyone that's got cataracts that needs them doing, I really feel for you, because apparently mine weren't that advanced. And I was really noticing how they were interfering in certain things, like the vision around the house. I mean, it's great because the house always looked tidy. You couldn't see any crumbs or anything anywhere. Um, that was an advantage, and now I can. Yeah, this is just a little bit of an update to say hi. And my channel, I don't know. I've thought about, should I have 2 or 3 channels? But I'm already managing Substack and Patreon as well. Patreon's for the community. If you want to join the community, you want more behind the scenes stuff, which I'm starting to develop in the Soulwork Studio, or you want to read more about liminal spaces when you're in between and you don't know where you're going, or the Devon and Kent Diaries, everything is on there that I post on Substack as well. All the diaries are on there. I've got the Soul Led Life Collection series, which is basically a combination of all things I like to do that then I create and share that with other people. But I like to share just my insights, perspective, philosophy, rather than do any real face-to-face teaching now. So I did teach at Kent. I was teaching the Soul Led Life series, but that's more about how to recognize where you are, what that means, what it's not, what a soul led life isn't, and how small steps can move us in a direction of creating a life that we love and enjoy. And it's means different things at different stages. You know, I've got a granddaughter now who's 5, and I had 2 boys, I had all brothers, and having a girl is just an absolute joy as well. And she loves a mixture of kickboxing, boxing, you know, dancing, gymnastics, and she's incredibly good at freestyle play and makes up stuff all the time. And my son's just moved house, so we helped everyone move and just make the space nice for her, and it's a lovely place. And I spend more time over there when I'm not traveling, and that has just sort of given me a different experience of life, really. You know, when you now spend a lot of time playing with someone, you have to be fairly fit as well. to be running around the garden. So the Soul Led Life series is really thinking about, where are you at? What stage are you at? Are you starting to get any nudges and thinking about how you'd like life to look a bit differently, regardless of whether or not you've got any income, big income, medium income, or little income, of how you can sort of generate a life that feels, in most parts, it's not perfect. My life hasn't been perfect, but I've been implementing a way of being and things that take me further and further towards feeling more satisfied, more joy, and just enjoying the very simple things like making a coffee and going for a bike ride. Although today I've got to go and get some paint before my I had a lot of issues with my bathroom when I come back from Kent, so I couldn't stay in Kent as long, and so now I've got to have all the floor changed. So I need to paint the walls because I don't like the colour, and buy some paint. And it's 35 degrees out there, and I need to do some painting tonight. I'm not sure it's a great idea. I'll let you know how it goes on, but I'm really sorry that I put the colour on the wall that's there at the moment. You know, when you do something and it just bugs you and you want to change it. So if you're in the UK and you're experiencing this heat, and hopefully you're sleeping okay at night and you're getting the right rest. I went to sleep really late last night, so I think it'll be an early one tonight. But I just wanted to do an update and say this is where the channel is. It looks like it's travel, oracle cards, reflections, podcasts, but it really, the overarching thing is, this is how I express what brings me joy, and I like to share with other people, hopefully brings them joy in your life, in that one channel. And if you want to go deeper and read what I've wrote and come to any workshops and join the community, then come over to Patreon. The Patreon link is in most videos, but I do forget I need an editor. I now need someone to start helping me on some of this stuff, because it is a lot to manage. And that's the stage you get to when you're running a YouTube page and a Patreon, a Substack, and you've got clients and things like that. But I enjoy it, and that's the key thing. It's been 3 years since I worked for a proper company where I was directing creative and wellbeing programs, and it sounds glorious, but it was actually really stressful, and I've been doing that for 18 months. Before I left there, the project came to an end. It was its natural end, which was sad, but also I was glad that I was able to then take a proper break, because you're never quite off the clock when you're running those kind of programs, where there's high levels of mental health risk involved in them. So I didn't know I wasn't going to be going back into the corporate world. I just wanted to take a few months off, have some time out, and go and travel a little bit to places. But it took a lot longer than I realised to really move out a state of just feeling burnt. I wasn't completely burnt out, been burnt out before, just tired, really fatigued, tired. And it just felt like nothing was working. And it was also when I was just starting to experiment. And when it feels like nothing's working, that can sometimes be a sign that something else is around the corner and you don't quite know what it is. So you're in that liminal space and you're like, I don't know where I'm going, what's happening, what's going to happen next. And then things appear. And I was asked to do some private work, some client work. Then I started contacting the wellbeing festivals, because I love those festivals. I love doing the sound healing, the yoga sessions, the gong baths, meeting people, having conversations that on the face of it can seem weird and wacky somewhere else, but in those settings aren't. And they're just great places. But at the same time, I don't get completely wrapped up into the whole spiritual new age movement. A lot of that doesn't sit right with me anymore. And that's why I'm using the oracle cards, not as a divination tool, but as a way of getting you to think about whether or not that message resonates with you. So yeah, I'll do another update soon, but I just want to say hi today. I've got my Zoom working, the Wi-Fi is working, the memory might work, and yeah, I just want to say hi, and hopefully you enjoy what I'm doing on the channel, and I will maybe meet some of you soon. But please press like and subscribe, and even leave a comment. Let me know what part of the channel that you like, the back catalogue has got a lot of podcasts around mental health and well-being, midlife, stress, burnout, oracle cards, all sorts of things in the back catalogue. And the more recent stuff in the last couple of years has been the travel. I'm hoping to get another camera because I'd really like to get better quality pictures. I've been watching other people's documentaries, so fingers crossed that happens too. But yeah, I will see you all and speak to you soon.